Vitas is the stage name of Vitaliy Vladasovich Grachov, a Russian singer and songwriter. He sings mainly in the Russian language. His music is often difficult to categorize, incorporating elements of techno, dance, classical, jazz and folk music. His 2000 song, Opera No. 2, released as a single in 2001, has been forwarded over email and on various social networks frequently via the Internet, which accounts for much of his worldwide recognition. He designs his own stage costumes. Diva is the name of the band that accompanies Vitas during his concerts. Vitas has achieved much notability through Russian television, and since 2005 his career has advanced into Asian markets. He has signed with entertainment labels such as Universal, which distributes his music in Taiwan, and he has toured extensively in China and several other countries. He has performed duets with many other singers including Demis Roussos, Lucio Dalla, and Vitas' grandfather Arkady Davidovich Maransman, with whom he sings Friendship. Biography. Early life. Born Vitaliy Vladasovich Grachov on February 19, 1979 in Daugavpils, Latvia, and later moved to Odessa, Ukraine, Vitas was raised in his hometown Odessa and is of Russian descent. He showed an interest in music from an early age. The young Vitaliy's grandfather taught him to play accordion, and he began writing songs as a child. He later studied music more formally. He attended an art school in Odessa and as a teenager appeared in various theatrical productions. He was discovered by a visiting producer-manager, Sergei Putuvin, who asked Vitas if he would come to Moscow. This invitation was extended on the basis of Vitas' acting skills. Putuvin had not yet heard him sing. Vitas traveled to Moscow with demos of his music and began working with Putuvin. Rise to fame and early career. Vitas came to public attention in Russia in December 2000 with the song Opera No. 2, which was notable for his surprisingly high-pitched and energetic vocals. In the music video, Vitas portrays an eccentric lonely man with fish gills who lives in a bathtub with jars of fish and plays the accordion naked. Vitas' concert program Philosophy of Miracle premiered at the State Kremlin Palace on March 29, 2002, establishing a record for Vitas as the youngest artist ever to perform a solo concert at this prestigious venue. He also presented his fashion collection Autumn Dreams on the stage of the State Kremlin Palace on September 29, 2002. Vitas received an invitation from Lucio Dalla, the composer, who created Caruso, to perform this song together with the author at the concert San Remo in Moscow held in the State Kremlin Palace in 2003. Vitas' voice enchanted not only the audience but Mr. Dalla himself, so the composer invited Vitas to come to Rome to take part in the rehearsals of Tosca, the modern version of the legendary opera. In dedication to his mother who died in 2001, Vitas released 2 albums, The Songs of My Mother and Mama. The Songs of My Mother included classic Russian songs which are sometimes considered to be the gold reserves of Russian pop music. Another album Mama included several new songs composed by Vitas. In November 2003, Vitas presented his second tour program, The Songs of My Mother in the Russia Concert Hall, Moscow. Compared to the flamboyant nature his previous Philosophy of Miracle tour, The Songs of My Mother was more conservative, drawing on classic Russian songs. From 2004 to 2006, Vitas' management, the production center Putuvin continued the Songs of My Mother tour in Russia and the USA, Germany, Kazakhstan, Israel and the Baltic states. In addition to his singing career, Vitas also starred in a murder mystery television series called Beloved Scoundrel in English, and Th² Th3/Th N no Th1/2 Th micron Th1/2 Th degree Th³ Thn Th1/2 Th degree N in Russian, in which he played a pop singer with an unusually high voice. He also starred in a comedy called Crazy Day. Development of music and image. In June 2006, Vitas was invited by CCTV to take part in the grand event The Year of Russia in China in Beijing. Vitas performed 2 songs, Star, and Opera No. 2, in that program. This marked the start of Vitas' popularity in China. In the following years he toured extensively in China and also performed at a welcoming ceremony prior to the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Vitas' return home tour started in 2006, which was similar to Songs of My Mother in its conservative atmosphere. The concert performed in St. Petersburg on March 4, 2007 was later released on DVD on his website as well as officially in some countries, though many songs have been removed. The full concert in Moscow was later released on DVD. In October 2007, Vitas was signed with now-defunct American label Gemini Sun Records. Gemini Sun has released the Audio-Visual Connect series Vitas compilation CD plus DVD set featuring 8 music videos with the corresponding songs also on audio CD, plus a bonus audio track. In 2008, he also released Light of a New Day, a 40-minute track of non-lyrical vocalization and instrumentation. The song is available as a free download on his website, and has been acclaimed by fans for use in music therapy. The Sleepless Night Tour includes concerts in China and is a more elaborate presentation than the more conservative Return Home program. Vitas performed his Return Home concert in Bucharest, Romania on February 25, 2009. This concert was broadcast on Romanian television networks TVR2 and TVRI, achieving their highest ratings in 12 months. Also, a benefit concert, with Vitas performing The Star, was held on May 12, 2009 in Sichuan province in memory of the victims of the earthquake that occurred the previous year. A song known as Mommy and Son was released in late October 2009 in remembrance of earthquake victims. This is the very first title track of the new album Mommy and Son, which includes new songs, such as C'est la vie, Once More, Let the Father Teach, Young Rook, and others. Vitas played the role of Good in the Chinese film Mulan, which premiered in Beijing on November 16, 2009. He has recorded music for the film's soundtrack. In early 2011, Vitas performed a series of 7 Sleepless Night concerts in North America. Concerts were held in New York, Toronto, Chicago, Miami, Vancouver, Los Angeles and San Francisco. Vitas also appeared in the 2011 Chinese film The Founding of a Party, playing the role of Grigory Voitinsky. He also starred with Huang Xing in the musical One Night to Be Star. In June 2015, Vitas' 2001 performance of The Seventh Element became viral after it was posted on the Facebook page of The Soup. Personal life. Previously, Vitas had been secretive about his personal life and frequently declined interviews about it. Vitas married his wife in 2006. They have a daughter and a son. In February 2010, during a concert in St. Petersburg, Vitas sang the song Lullaby for his daughter. In January 2012, Vitas and his family were interviewed on the talk show Let Them Talk, where he discussed his personal history as well as his development as an artist. In March of that year, a distraught Vitas appeared on the talk show again to confront the allegations of a man who claimed that he was the biological father of Vitas. After much backlash from Vitas' friends and family, and the man's admission of lying, the DNA results proved he was not Vitas' father. As a show of forgiveness to the man's family, Vitas sang and danced with the man's mother. Vitas was arrested May 10, 2013 for hitting a cyclist. Russian TV channels, Russia 1 and Channel 1 Russia reported widely about this accident. These and other TV channels displayed Vitas' driving license with his personal data, which had been presented to journalists by a police officer. The incident took place just northeast of the Moscow near the VVC Exhibition Center. The cyclist was not hurt and proceeded to film the situation that took place with the police afterward. The video depicts an unshaven and swaying Vitas being held by authorities, his wife Svetlana begging the officers to protect them and not allow the bystanders to film and taunt, with his 4-year-old daughter crying in the background. Reports later surfaced alleging that Vitas threatened the cyclist with a fake pistol, but the court ruled these accusations to be unsubstantiated. Vitas was fined 100,000 rubles on August 26, 2013 for assaulting a policeman. He alleged that he had kicked at the officer in an automatic response to protect his wife. He apologized for this action. The scandal did not seem to affect his popularity in Russia, as he afterwards sold out at all upcoming appearances. However, concerts planned in China that year were cancelled. Vitaly's grandfather, Arkady Davidovich, died on July 29, 2013 at the age of 90. Awards and achievements. Discography. Albums concert tours DVDs singles EPs videos References. External links: official site, official YouTube channel, Vitas on Facebook, Sergei Putuvin, Vitas producer, Facebook, Vitas discography at Discogs.